This DJ's so funky, man.
On 3, 2, 1, activate.
Welcome to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host Lex, coming to you straight from the heart, where the talk is real and the vibe is live. And I hope you're all feeling great as always, because here, serving a slice of everyday life is what RDDC is all about. For any questions, feedback, or show requests, please email our support at realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. That's realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. Also, you can reach us at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. That's realdoubledosechannel, BLOGSPOT.com. And we look forward to hear from you. And feel free to leave a comment and a like. And the links can be found somewhere in the descriptions over here. Thank you for tuning in and helping us spark and ignite the hearts and souls of the world. We also have food for thought segments you can check out at theblogspot.com. And we did have a launch that came out for the prizes and contests I spoke about. So you can sign up for that. You can subscribe or send something to the contact customer support. And we also have a Google Plus page for Real Double Dose channel. The link, I might have to minimize that pretty soon. But, I mean, you can find us if you put the Real Double Dose channel. Google Plus will pop up somewhere right now, but it's still in the making. It's just a lot of nice things to see and basically image social media sharing kind of thing. I'm not too advanced on these things, and I don't assume the people that help the RDDC team are really, going for that. Mine is mostly helping ignite the hearts just as well as everyone else's. And again, thank you for anyone that has left any kind of feedback, any kind of emails to our support team. We appreciate you. We appreciate your questions, and we will be having a segment come out dedicated especially to those questions and everyone that is tuning in. We appreciate you all, and we do love you. So we're going to have this beautiful discussion about guiding signs and the pathways that lead us to exactly what we need to understand that is already happening before we realize it. So I'm going to go from a personal standpoint. I'm pretty sure most of you can agree with this in some way, shape, or form. But the other day, I think Tuesday morning, I got my laundry done, did some things, and I skipped along to my car, just happy as can be, and I sat down in the car, didn't really realize it from the outside, and all of a sudden I'm like, well, wait a minute, this thing is tilted over to the left. Like, did I gain 1,000 pounds overnight that I didn't realize, or what? I got curves, but wow. And all of a sudden, something tells me, get out of the car. So, okay, Lex, go check it out. And there's a big, huge bolt screw inside of my right side. I believe it was the left side of the driver's tire, how it was positioned. So I was, the normal kind of reaction for Lex would have been, oh my goodness, I can't believe this happened to me. Why is this happening right now? But a calmness came over me. And I said, okay, let's assess this. So I called my agent at State Farm, and they got a tow truck to come over. Called a couple other places I won't mention that had rude attitudes. It's not all about saving a penny at that place, if I can reference it any better. But, I wasn't feeling the vibe. I had called my normal mechanic for the past 10 years, and I found out that he just closed up shop and retired. So I went to this awesome place, Discount Tires, actually, and it was awesome. Beautiful place, comfortable place, beautiful ambiance. And had a lot of great people that worked there, and the tow truck driver Austin was awesome as well. I had to shout out to them. So I went there, and basically, I called him on the phone. He said, "Bring your car up here." Tow truck went great. Went up there, and all of a sudden, bam, there it goes. I'm having a great time, just enjoying the flow, not really realizing. Don't let anything hit you. Sometimes you just don't want to pull out your pocketbook no matter what. I wasn't even looking at that. I was kind of like, well, what's this? A snowball effect? What did I do to have this happen? And something told me, Lex, it just happened. Like, get over it. You know what I mean? Like, it happened. Deal with it. Move on and figure it out later. So, come to find out, the place, the tire place, told me that basically what it came down to is I already had a 2-year lifetime warranty on it. So I'm looking at it like, wow, I had not a 2-year, a lifetime warranty on it. It was a 2-year on the first tire that I got. So I had passed the 2-year warranty on the tire, but I had a lifetime warranty on it. And I was so excited because I'm sitting here like, wow, lifetime warranty on the tire. So they said free of charge, the aligning, the balance, all that. Free of charge, and we'll give you a new tire since we just don't even see the point of fixing it. So I'm amazed, and I'm looking at $80 tow free, and then I'm looking at almost $100 service with a tire included. So I basically almost banked $200 that I didn't have to take out of my pocket, and I'm like, isn't that amazing? Over 2 years ago, when I got that warranty that I forgot about, the lifetime warranty, the other part of me was saying, well, maybe you'll never be here again. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you'll be somewhere else. But I listened to that voice and got the lifetime warranty. I thought about with State Farm many years ago, well, maybe I shouldn't get the roadside assistance. Well, come on, Lex, you have to be careful. You don't know. What if nobody's awake? You need someone to tell you. So I thought about the actions that brought me to that point. And then I look at where they are now. Back then, it knew something was happening now. The creator, the source of all things, the universal laws of itself. It knew where I was going to be at this point in my life in some kind of shape, way, or form, to where it protected me from that. Even if I had $10,000 sitting in my pocket, it still was a blessing to have something happen and work so streamlined. And to have it say, okay, this is free, don't worry about it, we got your back, Lex, we got your back. So that brings me to the guiding system. I just wanted to refresh you on that. And that was a personal page from my chapters of life, as I'm always willing to share. But it comes down to the things that what haven't we listened to? Maybe there's been a relationship or circumstances, or even trying something super hot, or going down the wrong road and getting lost. Like, what guiding systems have we not been kind of tuning and tapping ourselves into in a different way that would have gave us a whole nother outcome or prepared us for the situation coming at hand? And those are great systems to have in place for learning and evolving and becoming more of who we are. But at the same time, a lot of things I realize can be avoided by just simply listening to that inner voice. Sometimes there's so much distortion going on, so many ideas and advices and roadways and maps, that we get so lost that we can't even tune ourselves into being tuned in, period, let alone watching a movie. I watch maybe 3 movies a year if I'm lucky. I'm changing that now, but it was that way. I just find better times to use my brain, and I just think so much that I just surpass the movie or sitcom itself without even watching half of it. But anyways, what it comes down to is, what are we depriving ourselves of that could come our way? I mean, it applies to us all. What business ventures, what things that we haven't done because we're not listening to the guiding system. We're listening more to our fears or nervousness, or what others may think that works for us when it only works for them in a certain kind of light. Everything works differently. So you may hear this segment in a whole different way, and to 10,000 other people or 4,000 other people, it's, interpreted 17,000 different ways, 10,000 different ways, or sometimes not at all. But when we have the guiding systems in our life, they're set there for a reason. When we have different things come into play, it happens. If I would have never got that lifetime warranty, if I would have never opted in for the tow for the roadside assistance, I mean, yeah, most people would say, okay, well, that's $200. Some people who really know what the $200 means, but whoa, that's $200. It's just the whole point. The headache would have been a lot worse than just a little bit of frustration. But the calmness came over me, like, wait a minute. I did what I was supposed to do, and I listened at the time that it happened. So now it covered me. When I'm willing to ask, it will be answered. When I'm willing to knock, the door will be open unto me. When I'm willing to seek, it will be found. So it's the same thing. Ask, believe, receive. And that's all we can do at the end of the day. We don't know how our blood functions, our brain functions, our lungs. We don't know why things function. We just get up and go with our life. We don't know when it's going to stop, if it's going to alter or anything. But we have that assurity for now when it happens. I hear a lot of people say, well, in the future, when I... And I'm like, well, right now is the future. An hour from now is the future. By the time I get done wrapping this up, talking to you beautiful people, it's the future. So we don't know what's going to happen from moment to moment to moment. But the guiding system in our lives might lead us there. Some might be a horrific incident where it leads you there. And I can't say that tragic things that have happened because people were not listening or weren't supposed to happen. I'm just speaking in an overall general matter. When it comes to things like that, I believe the guiding system will lead us. My personal experience, again, I can lead myself to a certain individual that I know is not healthy for me in a toxic kind of friendship relationship, making it work because I feel I have to be such a good person and see everything through. And my guiding system is saying, look, let it go, Lex. Let it go. It's done with. That person needs to pick up and do what they need to do to make it work as well. Not just you. It's not one-sided. So why don't you find another path, see what happens with that. See if you can find more friendships, more people who are more appreciative of your time and energy. More people who understand that where you're coming from is exactly where they're coming from or where they're going to. And I'm always willing to keep things fresh and alive and so forth. But at the end of the day, I'm starting to understand and listen to my guiding system a lot more. And I hope all of you can listen to your guiding system too. It's hard to think about it, but that gut feeling when you have it. You have that gut feeling and you just, okay, let me go with it. But just sometimes common sense from our inner selves, the stubbornness in us, we just know. We know that feeling when it's just do it. Like Nike, just do it. So, I mean, we're depriving ourselves of all the greatness, extras that could come our way from being able to tune into exactly what is tuning into us. So, I mean, on that note and on them notes, guiding systems will always lead us somewhere down to a path of where we're seeking it out. The universal law or the law of attraction or how it states and stands is always feeding off of the vibrations that we give it. So no matter what it may be, if it comes down to industries, personal time, family time, whatever it is, something is always guiding its way through. Now, a lot of people don't want to put names on the source or the creation or the great spirit, God, all the beauty of it. We obviously know at this point that we did not create the sky and the universe and the stars. Putting a seed in the ground and watching it grow to a huge orange tree blossom or apple tree blossom. I haven't heard any human being be the creator of that. So we obviously know there's something a lot greater than who we are. And we can all adjust and adapt to it however way we want. There's air coming out of our lungs, voice, vocals, whatever it might be. We're all still sitting here breathing at this moment to be able to listen and tune into this podcast. So, without further ado, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what's been going on with my little incidences here. And, I'm pretty sure there's going to be great times to come and other quirky ones there too. And also, please make sure you go to the, realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com and go ahead and get in on that giveaway. We have gift card giveaways, we have giveaways itself, and I believe I've been talking to some of the people, Todd and them with the RDDC team. We're going to start giving away accommodated trip. So be tuning in for that too. So a vacation kind of relaxing spot. We'll have the details for that later on. And we're only going to be doing this for the people who are, out there in the world who really want a piece of it. Real Double Dose channel, just coming to expand your mind and your freedom and your heart, and just get some gift cards out of it. Have a good time, listen to some refreshing, energizing, talk, and be a part of it. Leave a comment or a like. Just be active into the movement of growing ourselves and being more, and get compensated for happier smiles. We're just trying to give smiles away, clarity away, inspiration, motivation. That's all we want out of it, and hopefully with you receiving that, we can receive the smiles and inspiration and things back from you. It's a beautiful relationship. So, again, I want to thank you all for listening to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host, Lex, and we will be back with more, and I hope you stay blessed and only you. Again, you can contact us at the Real Double Dose channel at yandex.com, yandex.com, and the Real Double Dose channel.blogspot.com. Also, we have a Google Plus page. Again, I'll have to get a link figured out for that, a little bit more shortened up. But if you put Real Double Dose channel in, I'm pretty sure we'll pop up somewhere. Check out the blog, check out any inspirational insights, check out the rest of these podcasts on SoundCloud, and whatever else floats your boat. I hope you stay blessed, happy, always prosperous, and we'll be back with more. So please stay tuned.